I heard church bells ring. I heard a choir singing. I saw my love walk down the aisle on her finger. He placed the ring. Honestly, I think Harlem is like its own borough inside of a borough. It just created its own world. You have the jazz, you got the Cotton Club, you have all of these places that have their own stories. Just a small place, and it's so full of imagination and colors and music. Growing up, my grandmother kept me going to the Harlem Theater. She's put those things in me. Lyricism, to me, it means to have not only a story, but you have to be saying something. You can't just write a song and just put a bunch of random ass words and then it's just a song. Like, it has to mean something, it has to result to something, there has to be some kind of meaning. When I went to high school is when I started singing, dancing, and acting. I went to a performing arts school inside of Martin Luther King campus. Going to a predominantly Black school and its performing arts, it was like the craziest thing ever because you see so many different kind of arts. So that's what made me be like, okay, I want to be more than a dancer. Oh, I saw them holding hands. She was standing there with my man. I heard the promise, till death do us part. Each word was a pain in my heart. In the school, your freshman year, you're only allowed to choose one major. So I was choosing dance because that's what I was familiar with. They were having this big play that only juniors and seniors could audition for. So I'm telling my mom about this play. I'm like, Mom, I really love the role. She's like, you gotta go in there and do it. Just go audition. The worst thing they could do is say no. They were like, you're a freshman, but you got the role and you're the first person to ever do this in this school. I just want everyone to get to know me as a writer and just my outlook on love and life and just happiness, but also being sad. You know, the basic elements of life. The whole Diddy era. I listened to Ashanti, I listened to Ja Rule, I listened to Jill Scott, Al Green, Luther Vandross. That, the feel, the soul, James Brown, Alicia Keys. The person that I looked to the most was Mary J. Blige. She was the person I was like, that's who I want to sound like. And now, the wedding is over. The rice has been thrown over their heads. My dad, just watching him be so strong-minded in what he wanted and what he didn't want to do, that definitely rubbed off on me. My mom is the same way. So just being around that played a big part. And no, you're not going to put me in this box. You're not going to tell me what I can and cannot do because at the end of the day, this is my artistry. For them, life has just begun, but mine is in